All right, we got Valarie Allman's Monster Bomb.
There you go! Good start!
Just a huge throw.
There you go! Good start!
So, this throw is just enormous. And I think, we're going to see, this was what, I want to say this was after 2019 or right before 2019. COVID sort of screws my years up. But I remember this happening. That's a huge throw. And so if we just watch, she's got real good balance over the center here. That right comes down, and when that right comes down, you can see that her head, her quad, and her knee, and her foot are all sort of lined up right there, right? It's a terrible line, so let's go like this. Now, one of the big things, too, if you actually watch any of my technical analysis of my discus thrower, Cece, what I'm trying to get Cece to do here is with that discus, and I think that's where Valarie does a great job. Left arm comes across, left leg's moving, discus is high, and that for the women's disc especially, I feel like that's very, very important because it helps create this huge stretch right there. See, women typically are going to have this super mobile right shoulder, if they're right-handed, and it's going to really lengthen that entire pull through the finish. And so when that left lands, and the other thing I want to point out, her left leg when it lands reminds me of Tom Walsh. If you watch Walsh when his left lands, his left knee, left hip is real open, but his shoulder is closed off, just like Valarie Allman here, right? So it's like that left knee should be landing almost inside that right sector. She gets that to that flat left foot, and see how long she stays on that flat left. So her right does pick up early, but it doesn't matter because she comes forward so well into that left leg. Just keeps holding that left leg. So she just kills that throw. And I think this is one of the best technical throws that you're going to see, especially in the women's disc. The women's disc is just different. It's different from men's. We've got to start to realize that. Look at how it's sort of like this is open. Discus climbs right there. Left's coming around. Ground's open. Look at how deep that shoulder is here. I think here's where if she had a little more flexion on that ankle, that might help keep that right down. But even with that, her knee stays bent and just gets into this position. I think this is a position that people need to start paying a lot of attention to, is that getting into a flat left, especially in the women's discus, is paramount for that big bomb. So, great throw from Valarie Allman. Great speed on that.
There you go!
Let's watch this one more time. The speed is just phenomenal. And that's because of the technical movement. Good job. So if you guys want more help around discus throwing, discus technique, and becoming a better all-around thrower, head over to throwsuniversity.com. Until next time, peace.